If you hear Haumeheret, that means hello in Bashkir, one of the official languages spoken in the Republic of Bashkortostan. Benevolent viewers, I am Alisher. The gentle people of Bashkortostan wish you an abundant and joyful life. Welcome to our show titled A Prayer for Compassion, Part 1 of 2. In this series, we are privileged to introduce an extraordinary, vegan-focused documentary called A Prayer for Compassion, produced and directed by Mr. Thomas Wade Jackson, an award-winning American filmmaker, photographer, musician, and Shining World Compassion Award recipient. Found Film asks us to examine our spiritual beliefs and then act upon them by expanding our compassion to all living beings. By drawing a line between our spirituality and what we eat, the film brings attention to the pain and suffering of the animals who are turned into meat that people consume. It also examines the connection between our faith and responsibility to be the stewards of our planet. Some real-life images included here may be disturbing to young children. Parental discretion is advised.
How can we expect ourselves to have lives of joy and freedom and spiritual clarity when we are sowing the seeds of the opposite of that?
It's almost like some mad scientist, like Satan himself, designed these systems that are being used now to raise animals. It is absolute insanity.
I don't get how you can love everything Jesus says and then participate in a mechanized system of mass slaughter that involves pain beyond your wildest imagination.
Even keeping quiet and silent about the violence, you are part of that violence.
There's another passage in the Quran that says that because of the wrongs of humanity, there has been much corruption seen in the oceans and on land.
So for a few moments in which we're enjoying what is really just a palate preference, we're taking what is most essential to animals, their very lives. And that's the opposite of compassion, it seems to me.
We are ashamed of our ancestors who owned slaves. We are ashamed of our ancestors who believed in segregation. So too, our grandchildren will be ashamed of what we allowed to happen on our watch. Each of us has to ask ourselves a spiritual question. What side do I want to tell my grandchildren I was on? Was I on the side of mercy and compassion, or was I on the blind side that helped to perpetuate suffering?
It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's the light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This one is for you. Let it shine, let it shine.
This is my daughter Melody. She's the reason I'm making this documentary. It's for her, and it's for all the children who will inherit whatever world we choose to leave them.